creative and totally open-minded. Tommy Nation Politics. Tommy Nation Politics. Comfort ye. Comfort ye, my people. Comfort ye. Comfort ye, my people. Saith your God. Saith your God. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that all warfare is accounted, that her iniquities pardon, that her iniquity is pardoned. Remember that, guys. As John the Baptist said to Mary, the voice of him who crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for God. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today? Tommy Nation Politics. Thanks for joining us. And don't forget to thank us. Comfort ye. Comfort ye, my people, saith your God. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that the warfare is now over, that her iniquity is pardoned. The voice of him who crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a pathway. That was John the Baptist. He smelled of locusts and honey. He was in the desert. A wily man, a loner, John the Baptist. He made many enemies. He was not part of the conventional wisdom or the social norms. He was a Baptist. He didn't go to the palace parties. He didn't watch Salome dance. He didn't vote for the Democrats or Republicans. He was a Baptist. Because he didn't go to see Salome dance, she asked a favor to her uncle, Herod. Herod of Antiquita? Herod Antipas? Began with an A. The dude was a freak. He'd already killed his brother to take his brother's wife. Then he wanted to take his niece into the bed. What do kings do? What do the elites want? They want more, always. Do they ever stop? No. It's the unquenchable thirst for more. It's an addiction. I would pose a question to any of my followers or anybody who's listening. What's more of a dangerous addiction? A drug addiction or a control addiction? I mean, doing drugs can cause an overdose to you. A control addiction can cause millions, billions to die, a genocide. I mean, isn't that what Hitler had? A control addiction? Some said he had a micropenis too. There's a very interesting economic phenomenon happening in this country. It's an economic revolution, guys. It's scarcity and supply and demand, except it's with information instead of resources. It's with technology instead of actual currency. While our actual currency is slipping into nothingness, becoming obsolete, cryptocurrency is rising in value. While truth isn't being sought out. And in 2006, 68% of the country thought that Saddam Hussein had something to do with 9/11. Because they didn't care. Truth doesn't matter. What matters is the trends. What matters is what the leader says. Are you complying? Have you fallen in line? Are you one of the cool kids now? John the Baptist wasn't a cool kid. And anytime anybody wanted to ask him why he wasn't a cool kid, he just flung water at him. Probably spit out some locusts and some honey. John the Baptist was only there for one reason, guys. One reason and one reason only. He was there to make straight the path of the one who was coming. They called him Yahweh, Yeshua. They called him the chosen one, the Savior, Messiah. Through the line of David, he was to come and save us all from sin and death. He was the King of the Jews, the Lion of Judah. He was the champion of darkness. He was the meek. He was the forgiving. He was the perfect lamb. And John really didn't give a shit about Salome or her parties. But in this world, guys, when you don't give a shit about what the popular kids are doing, and you're on your purpose, you're on your goals, you're making your way towards greatness and whatever you were intended to do, still, you pay the price. There ain't no such thing as a free lunch unless you're an elite. Unless you hold power over men. Only if you hold power over men do you have true power. That's what they think. That's what they think, guys. But what did Lord Varys say in the Game of Thrones? What did he say about power? Power is a trick. It's a shadow on the wall. Do you think a king with all the gold in his castle could withstand a gallant knights riding to his assassinated demise, guys? Not if the knights didn't want his fucking money. So in order to have control, I guess it's like there's a fishing rod, and there's a bait on a hook, which could be money, could be to be conventional, trendy, could be to be part of the mainstream, in the clique, whatever's on the hook. And the fish that are all swimming in one way, they're all looking at that bait and going, oh, Saddam Hussein, weapons of mass destruction. Oh, ooh, Biden leaked audio. Oh, our country's imploding. People are making fun of Joe Biden. He's the president of the United States, guys. He's the president of our country. Now is really not the time to be mocking our president. As horrible as the guy is, as incompetent as he is, as evil as he was, as heartless as he is, as a puppet as he is, he's the figurehead of our country and the commander-in-chief of our armed forces, guys, and he's imploding. Still, half the country mocks him, not realizing that we are imploding. And that's what John the Baptist saw in the parties with Salome and Herod Antipas. That's what he saw. He saw the same shit happening over and over and over again. The dancing of Salome, the lusting of power, the lusting of youth. Holding on to what you can never, ever hold on to. You can never hold on to youth. You can never hold on to money. You can never hold on to anything of this earth. This earth will fade. From dust it was made. From dust it shall return. There's only the greatest things of value, guys, that you can hold on to. And those are worth more than any diamonds. Worth more than any fact checks. Worth more than any Hunter Biden laptops, Joe Biden elections, insurrectionist 9/11 style commissions. It's worth more than the almighty dollar. I'm trying. What are those things, guys? Principles and values. I hope y'all join me for my live stream. Goodwill Towards Men. Tomorrow. It's going to be at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time with Jack Kammer. I know, it's a weird time, but he has UTC time, and it's like 5 hours ahead. So, I don't really know where that is. Must not be in this country. Because, like, Jesus Christ. Superstar. Where the fuck is this UTC? So, guys, it might seem like I'm rambling, but I'm not. This is how I literally think. How do you think? How do you reason? How do you logisticize? I use stories. I like using stories. Makes me feel like Jesus. He told a lot of stories. I mean, he lived a lot of stories. You know, the donkey trip, the crucifixion, the sick woman who touched his robe and was healed, the Samaritan girl, Lazarus. He had a lot of fucking adventures. The storm he told to be still. Fucking meeting Peter. Peter's a basket case. I bet Judas wasn't a fucking peach either. He really treasured those stories. He treasured time with his friends. He treasured life, liberty. He was happy in the Garden of Gethsemane while everyone was asleep. He saw what was in the garden. He saw the grass, not just the grass, but he saw what the grass became when it was just seeds being nourished by the soil and the rain and the sun photosynthesizing energy towards that grass. And now, at that moment, in the most important moment of Jesus' life, when he's about to ultimately give his will and life over for a sacrifice, that grass is under Jesus' feet, comforting him for the last moments of comfort that he can have. That grass had a purpose. It had more of a purpose than a partisan. It had more of a purpose than a lesser of 2 evils. It had more of a purpose than a lie. had more of a purpose than a big lie. A lie is from the prince of this world, and this world fades, and from dust it shall return. So just think about what I'm saying, guys. And if you still think I'm rambling, heaven help you guys. Heaven help you. Because I ain't, bro. But is anybody even up right now? Because I don't think so. So, peace out. But think. My dad used to always say, think. I'd be like, about what? When? Why are you saying that? How come you keep saying that? And I realized something.